guys, sorry it's been so long since I made a video, and I'm just gonna be honest right up front. If you make it through this without wanting to tell me to shut the fuck up, then maybe I've accomplished something. I've wanted to actually make a video for a while, and I haven't, just because of everything that's going on. I don't always have the most popular opinion, and sometimes I can let my alligator mouth override my hummingbird ass. Just keeping it 100 with you. And I come from a family that says if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. And to be honest, I really haven't had anything nice to say. I am sickened by what is going on in America right now. I've watched a pandemic. I've watched businesses shut down. I've watched people that I love not come out of the house in fear. I'm pretty blessed. I have stayed working through all of this, and my life has not been altered financially too much, so I'm pretty blessed, and I have to say that. But I'm pissed off. I am pissed off. I'm trying to not bring it across that way, because sometimes people that aren't awake, if you start yelling and you're hostile, they don't hear what you have to say. It just falls on deaf ears, and that's not what I'm trying to do here. I want to talk to you guys and have it come from a place of love on the inside, because I treat people how I want to be treated. I don't care of your race. I don't care if you're gay. I don't care if you're lesbian. I don't care what color your skin is. Treat me the way you want to be treated, and we will never, ever, ever have a problem. As an example, I'm 45 today. I'm a girl from Indiana. I work for a trucking company. I work with about 80 other drivers, and I'm the only female. So if you want to talk about minority in my circle, I'm the minority. I am the minority. And I can play a girl card if I want to. I can play harassment. I can tap into almost anything I want and get my way if I really wanted to. But you know what? At the end of the day, people are going to treat you how your disposition is. If you come across as a person that is this way or that way, that's how you're going to be treated. If you demand respect, you'll be treated with respect. At least that's how I was raised. Again, I'm just a girl from Indiana. I smoke cigarettes. I shoot whiskey. I cuss like a sailor. I pay my bills. I go to work. I come home. I'm not rich, by no means. I live a pretty modest life, and I'm still a God-fearing Christian woman that falls short every day of the glory of God. And when I meet my Maker, I know that He's going to know my heart above all else. So, with that said, I do want to tell you guys, you need to wake up. You really, really need to wake up. Because America as we know it is going to be gone if you don't. If you do not see what's going on around us right now, or if you see it and it somehow makes sense to you, then you're part of the problem. Because you cannot tell me that going into an election, that we all of a sudden have this pandemic. Now we're starting race wars. You know, I'm not going to speculate on the George Floyd conspiracies that are out there right now because I really don't know. But I do know that the deep state's got tricks up their sleeves, and they can pull the wool over your eyes to make you believe about anything. And whether or not the conspiracy is true, whether it's false, I'm not gonna disrespect that man's name, whether he's here or he's gone. The whole narrative of that is the fact that a black man was killed by a corrupt police officer. It doesn't mean all police officers are bad. It doesn't mean that they're all good either. What I do know and what I've seen on videos lately is half and halves. I see white people with signs that say Black Lives Matter. I see white people saying you're not allowed to say all lives matter. Who the fuck says that? Who says that? All lives do matter. Even the ones that are aborted at full term, that the Democrats fight to keep Planned Parenthood open. Throw that on the screen. Let mainstream media catch a live abortion of a baby moving around inside of his mother's stomach. Full term. Why they suck the life out of this mother and sell its organs on the black market. Protest that. Like I said, I'm pissed. You've got white people on their knees kissing the boots of black men, making and asking white people to apologize. For fucking what? I never owned any slaves. Like, why do I have to be sorry for something I didn't do? I'm respectful to everybody that shows me respect. I have biracial grandchildren that are the love of my life. If you work hard, you go to work, and you're an upstanding citizen, then by all means, that's how you should be treated. I'm not getting what is going on right now and why they've got Antifa out there. If you've got paid people that are going out there starting this stuff, churches burning to the ground, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This is just, I'm mad. I'm angry, and I'm trying really hard not to be. We have a president that took this job for fucking free because he wanted to make us better. For free. How many of you would get up and go to work every day, bust your ass, be tore down, humiliated, lied about, and continue to do it for free? Not me. Not me. I'd say fuck you all then. You want all this shit? You want all this evil? Have it. I'm dipping out. I've seen businesses come back to the United States after years of being over in China and other places where our economy has been great. And yet, Donald Trump is still the bad guy. Like, there are so many of you that need to do like some diligent research. Really, really, really look into the people that you're supporting. A general, a 3-star general, up on charges for collusion that was false. It's been proven false. He's never received a public apology. And the people that did it still aren't in jail. That's treason. Years ago, they'd be hung for that. Hung. We've got our military that have fought and fought and fought for a war I don't even understand. For what? For what? For oil? For I'm honestly just at a loss of words, because the anger is just so deep. I really want people just to wake up. I mean, I don't think you understand the gravity of what will happen if the Democrats become in control again. I don't. You know, years ago, my husband comes home and he brought this Jesse Ventura conspiracy theory book home, and he read it, and he talked about some of the things that were in it, and I'm like, crazy. Little by little, some of the stuff that was considered a conspiracy, I saw happen. Get the book and read it if you don't believe me. Not saying everything, and I'm not saying that it's just as predicted, but you can put some puzzle pieces together that will paint you a really good picture of what's been going on for the last 10 to 15 years in the agenda. You know, what they're doing right now isn't even about George Floyd. It really isn't. It's about trying to set up a stage for a race war, for us to kill each other and for us to depopulate, when it's a time where we could unite. You've got a voice. You have the ability to look up the information, see what the facts are. I mean, everything that has came out about the Clinton and Obama administration, 99.99% of it is true. Look up how many people have been murdered because they've came out and were labeled whistleblowers. All of a sudden, suicides, random deaths. Look at Epstein. You're going to tell me somebody with that much information wouldn't have been protected in a jail? You would have locked him up at Fort Knox and had the two best guards in the entire world standing outside to protect him. There's a lot. I mean, the conspiracies go back all the way to 9/11. Agenda 21, you know, the Walmarts that were cleared out and had underground facilities and tunnels underneath of them. I mean, this goes back years and years and years. And like I said, I thought my husband was crazy. And like, when you open your eyes and you really search your soul and try to debunk things that have been said, it's easier to prove the conspiracy true than it's to prove it's a lie. You know, I don't know the exact number of children that our president saved from sex trafficking. It's in the thousands. I'm just asking you all as Americans to do some research, you know, and love the country where we do have freedoms like no other country has. And you got to be willing to open your eyes and see and research and know what's going on. Because if not, we're done. You know, I'm really lucky that I didn't have lazy parents, and I'm not calling anybody here lazy, but when I was young, I had a bike and a curfew. Street lights came on, you had your ass inside. And I know a lot of people say that, but for my generation, that's the truth. You know, you talk to a parent, I'm going to Sally's house. Okay, I want to talk to Sally's mom. You know, I wasn't going anywhere unless my mom talked to somebody. Nowadays, you got kids ripping and running the streets. They're on PlayStation games. They're playing online with who knows what and who. I mean, there's some kids that probably don't even know how to ride a bike. You know, those have been built-in babysitters for a lot of people for a lot of years, and you ask some of these kids about anything about history and they don't know. And that's not all their fault or the parents' fault either, because I'm going to tell you what they're teaching our kids in public schools these days is fucking disgraceful. It's disgraceful. I'm ready to make America great again, and if you don't want to stand up and Trump ain't your president, bye. Bye, Felicia. I'm sick of it. There's no reason that man, our president, has had to be disrespected the way that he has been disrespected during his administration. It's pathetic. It is pathetic. And that's not the way we raise our kids. It's not the values that America even stands on. So how this has happened, it's because too many people are asleep. So, may have a lot of people in my box telling me that I'm full of shit, and I don't care. I don't care. I'm going to get off work tonight. I'm going to smoke a cigarette. I'm going to drink my whiskey. And before I shut my eyes, I'm going to pray. Just ask you guys to do the same. Remember what America was for and who fought for it, and to me, I guess this whole protest, I don't see a lot getting accomplished, but people just getting more angrier and angrier. It's hard to understand somebody's fear through another man's anger, if that makes any sense to you. So love each other, and remember that we do have an election coming up. Don't mail no votes in. Demand that you can go and do it yourself. So God bless all of you guys. Thanks for listening to me rant. And I hope to talk to you soon.